este corazón.
After being married for 13 years, there isn't a note the Delgados can't hit together. And while making music is an integral part of their home, Manuel's true passion is actually in a shed in the backyard.
It was just part of who I am and part of my DNA.
Manuel is a guitar maker, a craft he learned from his father and grandfather, both of whom started making guitars in Mexico back in the 1920s.
My grandfather and great uncle saw opportunities in California, so they started selling instruments in California in the late 30s and then eventually opened up a store in Los Angeles in 1948.
By the age of 5, Manuel not only knew how to play the guitar, he was also making them and meeting famous people along the way.
I mean, when you're a kid, they're just your dad's friends. Then as you grow up later, you start to go, oh my gosh, you know, like Jose Feliciano or you know, Segovia or Arlo Guthrie or Hoyt Axton, all these people that my father and my grandfather would do business with.
He moved the family business to Nashville in 2005. The list of celebrities who own one of his creations is long. There's a wait list for new clients. What you get is nothing short of a masterpiece. And sometimes it's even a piece of history.
We're calling them the 3764 series because that's the address for Graceland.
This electric guitar is being made with a piece of wood from the king's estate.
But these will be collector's items because we'll maybe only be able to make 20 to 25.
Manuel knows how to make 35 different string instruments, a skill he plans to pass on to the next generation. A way to combine the two things he loves most, family and music. In East Nashville, Jennifer Reyes, News Channel 5 HD.
We are talking hundreds of calls and dozens of vehicles towed over the weekend to this wrecker lot. This Escalade clearly one of the more badly damaged. And yeah, the driver of this car, like many others, ended up in the hospital, lucky to be alive. Clearly his caddy took the brunt of that collision caused by an ice-induced skid the driver probably thought he could handle.
It never ceases to amaze you, the things people will do.
They keep Robert Dunn with A.B. Collier Towing busy. We talked with him last week just before the big snowstorm hit. Yes, there was plenty of early warning for drivers, but Dunn knew that his lot would fill up with wrecks.
You're not as good as you think you are, and you're surrounded by idiots.
A nasty combination. From Friday through Sunday, Metro Police responded to 176 wrecks, 33 with injuries. Some cars just slid into oblivion.
Went through the fence, through the tree line, and all the way down to the railroad tracks.
Check this out. You still have...
Oh.
This is part of the tree from the tree line.
Yes, it is.
Went right through the trees, down the embankment.
Down to the railroad tracks below.
This driver likely suffered a serious head injury.
It had an airbag, but probably was not belted in. That is a windshield wig.
In other words, the driver lurched over the airbag, his head shattering the windshield. Dunn says this recent snowstorm was one of the worst he can recall, and his towing lot reflects it. Dozens of vehicles from that Escalade to a Miata now await a visit from the insurance adjuster. The snowstorm, it may be over, but these tow truck drivers, they're going to be busy for days to come, still heading out there and towing vehicles left stranded here in the mid-state region. In Nashville, Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
A lot has changed since Rick Beasley became an emergency communications officer nearly 4 decades ago.
Well, when I started back in 1977, we had a conveyor belt, and you would fill out cards and send them up the conveyor belt to the dispatcher, who would then take those cards and then dispatch the unit.
Hello, this is 911.
Those days are long gone, replaced by computer technology. But with the ever-increasing use of cellular phones, new changes needed to be made. A new system was installed that will allow callers to send text messages.
To us, we're hooked up, we're ready to go. Our center is ready to go. Our dispatch software is ready to go.
Tim Nielsen says they'll be launching it next year, and if it all goes well, over the next few years, they'll also add technology so people can send pictures and videos as well. It's all part of what they call Next Generation 911.
Your smartphones do so many things nowadays. So all of that will have to be gone over, accepted into, and figured out how we're going to work that into the 911 environment.
Davidson County's working toward it. But as you can see in this map, our state is already steps ahead of the progress. California, for example, is just getting started.
A lot of work has been done in the background to really make sure that this is a successful move forward.
Rick Beasley says he has always been open to change and has learned a lot from the current technology.
Yeah, the things that we can do now are extraordinary.
And while it might be exciting to send pictures and images to the emergency center, receiving them is something some communication officers will have to get used to.
It's all in the name of getting the job done, and whatever means is utilized for that, you look at it.
It's just part of the technology that will soon come with the job. In Nashville, Jennifer Reyes, News Channel 5.
150.